Your friends have probably given you sex advice. You may have Googled around for hot tips. Or maybe you even get your sex advice standing in line at the grocery store, flipping through magazines. Spoiler alert. You can ignore most of what you've heard. There is a lot of advice out there, and some good books about how to have better sex. Some people look for their pointers in pornography, or what they call their online sexual education. But the truth is that most of the sex in movies, porn and in magazine articles is not actually great sex. Maybe your friends told you a thing or two when you were out drinking, or maybe you picked up some tips in your last relationship. But as a board-certified sexologist and a PhD-certified sex therapist, I am here to tell you that what you think you know about having great sex is simply not the whole story. Here are the 5 keys to great sex. And these apply to straight couples, gay couples, young, old, married or living together. Great sex is planned. Sometimes couples think that only spontaneous sex is great sex. Not true. Back when you were dating, if you went out on a Saturday night and you thought there was the chance that you were going to have sex, you shaved your legs or face. You wore sexy underwear. You prepared. It was planned. In fact, making a date for sex can create what I call sexual anticipation, which, for women, creates more desire for sex. Women need arousal before they feel desire. Sexual anticipation is a good way to create that arousal, because it cooks up all kinds of fantasies in their minds about what could happen on the sex date. Let us marinate in the idea for a while, and remind us of what you are going to do to us when we get there. If you are going to make love to a woman on a Saturday, start on Wednesday. Tell us you can't wait to see us naked, kiss our neck, leave a note in our lunch, put a rose on the bed. Yes, those things work. Great sex means you can be as spontaneous as you want, if you plan it. Put a date on the calendar and meet at that time. Light a candle, put on some sexy music and create the space for a great erotic night. A sex date is a sacred time to practice erotic spontaneity. Great sex is frequent. Sometimes people tell you it doesn't matter how often you make love, but it does, especially for men. For women, if they aren't in the mood, it often means that they're either not aroused, or they are frustrated with you. Arousal has to start before the desire. And feeling desire for your partner makes them feel wanted, so the more often the better.